It's time for Cumberland University Bulldog Baseball. Bulldog Baseball is brought to you by Enterprise Rent-A-Car, the Music City Star, Southeast Impressions, Signs Now, THW Insurance, Coca-Cola, Jersey Mike's, Petty Orthopedics, Family Medical, Chick-fil-A, and Cumberland University. And now, here's the voice of Bulldog Baseball, Mitch Walters.
John Boyce back at the station, JoJo Freeman, and here's truly Mitch Walters. I'd like to welcome everyone to Lewiston, Idaho, and Harris Field for the 58th Annual NAIA World Series. Bulldogs came through the losers bracket last week to win the NAIA Championship opening round at Kingsport. They defeated the 7th-ranked Missouri Baptist Ball Club twice after losing to the Spartans earlier in the tournament. The Bulldogs will play their 12th Avista NAIA World Series and first since claiming the program's second national title in 2010. Besides the host school, Lewis and Clark, who's made 32 appearances in the NAIA World Series, 23 times as the host school, Cumberland owns more World Series appearances than the other 8 schools combined here in Lewiston, those being Faulkner, Georgetown, Georgia Gwinnett, Oklahoma Baptist, Oklahoma Wesleyan, Southern Poly, Tabor College, and Bulldogs' opponent tonight, San Diego Christian. JoJo.
Yep, Bulldogs back in there in a familiar place here in Lewiston. 7th time that the Bulldogs have played the World Series here in Lewiston, and the first time since we won that very exciting game here against Lee University for the national title, Coach.
Action today. This is the fourth and final game here on opening day. There haven't been a whole lot of runs scored early in the first 3 ball games. Tabor College out of Kansas defeated Southern Polytechnic out of Atlanta or Marietta, Georgia, by a score of 1-0 in game 1. Then Faulkner defeated the Georgetown Tigers, the other Mid-South Conference school here, by a score of 5-4. Faulkner went up 4-0 in the bottom of the 3rd inning, then came back and put 2 runs on the board in the 7th and 2 on the 8th. A Martin Lemus home run accounted for 2 of those runs, and then Faulkner came back in the bottom of the 9th to put a run on the board. 3 costly errors by Georgetown basically did them in.
All unearned runs for Faulkner in that game.
And then in game 3 today, Oklahoma Wesleyan defeated Georgia Gwinnett by a score of 2-1. And the Bulldogs will be matched up here this evening with San Diego Christian, who come in with a 42-18 record. John, back at the station. Let's take a 1-minute break. 1-minute break, and we'll be back with the Woody Hunt pregame show.
Enterprise Rent-A-Car is the company with a wrapped car, which means you get the best rental package around. With weekend specials available, Enterprise is the perfect choice for that trip to the ball game or that getaway with a family. Not only will they set you up with a great rental vehicle at a great price, but they'll also make life easier by picking you up. Before you get away, get on the phone and call Enterprise Rent-A-Car at 1-800-RENT-A-CAR. Enterprise Rent-A-Car on the bypass in Lebanon.
Serving Wilson County since 2006, the Music City Star is Middle Tennessee's only passenger rail service. With stops in Lebanon, Martha, and Mount Juliet, the Music City Star can get you to work in the mornings and home in the afternoons without the stress. The train also has an evening trip on Fridays for those who want to enjoy downtown Nashville's restaurants and entertainment venues. For ticket and schedule information, visit musiccitystar.org or call 862-5950. The Music City Star. There is no traffic on the train.
Here at Cumberland University Baseball, Coach Woody Hunt, and Coach, back to the World Series where your team aims to get every season. What do you tell the guys, this group of guys hasn't been here, we haven't been here in 4 years, what do you tell the guys just about the atmosphere in the game?
Well, we try to prepare them before we get here and how great it is here, and I think they see that now. It's just a really good World Series for small colleges, and I'm glad they get to experience this. Now we got to try to win some games to see what happens, but at this point they really had a good time, so we try to prepare them. We know where to go, what to do, and where to be and all that. We know all that, but that's their job to play, of course. We try to direct them in the right path, and they take over and they get to the field.
We've been here a while. Do you worry about them being a little anxious just because we've been here for 3 or 4 days and hadn't really played yet?
Oh, yeah. I think every team feels the same thing. We are anxious. We've been here. We're playing Monday and then get to listen to Tuesday, and we have activities and practice and all that, but the anxiousness, it just really gets to you, and I think we are anxious. I think every team is.
Yeah. Going into tonight's game against San Diego Christian, do you know anything about them, the opponent for tonight?
Well, I think they're going to be, they got 3 or 4 guys that have got really good stats. We couldn't get a scouting report. They got a couple guys that can run the bases, and they got a really good starting pitcher that we'll see that's got a lot of strikeouts. So, we're going to see a good arm. We know that. Every team's got good pitchers for the first 2 or 3. Hope we can just offset that with Jake Collier and hope we can score some runs and get some key hits. But we'll face a tough arm today.
Key hits, you're talking about key hits, Coach, and senior guy on your team that struggled some during the year, but's been huge the last couple of weeks has been Richie Seaton.
Yeah, Richie has played very well in the postseason, and that's good that we can. He's got confidence down at the bottom of the order, but we have to get our middle of the order going. And 2, 3, and 4, and 5 have got to do things if we want to do anything. We can't have them not having a good tournament and expect to do anything. They've got to have a good tournament offense, and they can. If they get off the bat, we can be very good.
Yeah, Josie Hall's been pretty good, but Brady and Sam especially have been a little inconsistent. Brady had the 2 big home runs, but other than that, he didn't do a whole lot in the opening round.
Well, he had 2 key home runs, that's for sure. Without those, we don't win. But we got to get him on a stretch where we can get some, a couple hits here or there and drive in some key runs. But we got to get Sam going. That's the key, I think, for us. Because he can carry a club for a few days if he gets hot.
And Collier, you said on the mound, Coach, he's probably been our best pitcher since the beginning of April.
I think he has been. He's been very, very competitive. He knows how to pitch. He uses the strike zone. And if he's on, he'll give us a chance to win tonight. So we cap a lot on Jake. And one reason we wanted to pitch him is if we get back to the first part of the week, he can pitch again.
Right. Okay, Coach. Good luck, and we'll talk to you after the game.
Okay, thanks.
Back in the station. John, let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the starting lineup for San Diego Christian.
Got a sports team? Need team apparel? Southeast Impressions is the place to go. Southeast Impressions can put your team logo on t-shirts, jerseys, hats, jackets, gear bags, or just about anything you want. Don't have a logo? Southeast Impressions has an in-house artist who can help you design a custom logo. From start to finish, Southeast Impressions can help your team get the look they want. Southeast Impressions, Bay Court in Lebanon, or call 443-4700.
As a business owner, you are offered an overwhelming array of sign and graphic options in today's marketplace. I'm Rick Stewart, owner of Signs Now in Lebanon. As a local business owner, I'll give you the personal attention you expect from a neighbor, as well as the resources to produce sign and graphic projects of any scope. And we'll stand behind everything we do. Come by Signs Now or give us a call at 444-9770 for the personal attention you deserve and the professional service you expect. At Signs Now, we believe a business with no sign is a sign of no business.
Discover the power of an independent insurance agent at THW Insurance Services. Because THW is 100% independent, you can rest assured that they are on your side, which means they'll do whatever it takes to find you the right coverage at the right price. From the industry's leading insurers. Don't just get insurance, get a friend at THW Insurance Services, 321 West Main in Lebanon, or call 443-3849. That's 443-3849.
Did you know Coca-Cola has a secret formula full of secret ingredients? So if you've got a giant sandwich, secret ingredient number 25, Food Amazer, kicks in.
Wow, plus yum.
When you grab a Coke on the go, it's secret ingredient number 55, Trip Zipper. Having fun with friends, secret ingredient number 73, Hang Outerator.
Dude, bro, guy.
But what's really great is how they work together. Like if you're with friends.
Dude, bro, guy.
Eating sandwiches. On a speeding train. That secret formula has it all. Coca-Cola. Open happiness.
Starting lineup for the Hawks of San Diego Christian, who are coached by Chris Bando, who's in his 5th season, assisted by Doug Jones, Mike Lasardi, and Rob Aguirre. Leading off and playing center field, Cade Gata. Batting second and playing left field, Chad Erickson. Hitting third and playing third base, Jeff Lasardi. Hitting cleanup and playing right field, Peter Hoyt. Batting fifth and playing second base, Gilbert Vieira. Batting sixth and playing first base, Taylor Eichhorst. Batting seventh and doing the catching, Jacob Rogers. Batting eighth and DHing, Michael Stowers. Batting ninth and playing shortstop, Christian Johnson. And on the mound for the Hawks, 6'4", 210-pound senior right-hander from Yuma, Arizona, by way of Eastern New Mexico University, Gabriel Hemmer. Hemmer comes in 13-3 record, 3.25 ERA. This will be his 18th appearance, his 17th start. He's shown 5 complete ball games, 1 shutout, has allowed 122 hits in 122 innings, has walked 38, and struck out 119 batters, and opponents are hitting .257 against a senior right-hander. John, let's take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back with your Bulldogs starting lineup.
Off to the game for some tailgating? Better pack your cooler with Jersey Mike's subs because nothing tackles your appetite like Jersey Mike's. Quality meats and cheeses sliced right in front of you and piled high on fresh baked bread. You'll taste the difference with authentic Jersey subs made Mike's way. Order in advance online or via fax and we'll have the subs ready to go when you arrive along with chips and soda. Visit Jersey Mike's in Lebanon, 1315 West Main Street, or for your nearest Jersey Mike's location, go to jerseymikes.com.
Dr. Damon Petty, a locally renowned orthopedic surgeon who trained under James Andrews and at the Cleveland Clinic, is the official team physician for Cumberland Athletics. Petty has built his reputation on developing new techniques for shoulder surgery and the treatment of elbow and shoulder injuries in baseball players. Since starting his practice in Middle Tennessee, he has treated athletes at all levels in sports, from professional to Pee Wee football and from the major leagues to the little leagues. For all of your orthopedic needs, call on Dr. Damon Petty at Petty Orthopedics. For more information, check out his website at pettyortho.com. That's Petty, ORTHO.com.
Mike, starting lineups for your Cumberland University Bulldogs. Leading off, playing left field, a redshirt sophomore from Lebanon, Tennessee, Chris Hall. Batting second, from Nashville, Tennessee, number 23, Ricky Coleman. Batting third, senior second baseman from Hartford, South Dakota, number 14, Sam Lind. Batting fourth, first baseman, senior from Tampa, Florida, Brady North. Batting fifth, designated hitter from Santo Domingo, República Dominicana, Jose Alvarez. Batting sixth, the center fielder from Dallas, Texas, number 24, Justin Bird. Batting seventh, playing shortstop, senior number 5 from Cocoa, Florida, Tyler Anderson. Batting eighth, playing right field from Scarborough, Ontario, Canada, Richie Deaton. Batting ninth and doing the catching, senior from Bakersfield, California, Brian Haney. And on the mound, a senior right-hander from Bellevue, Washington, Jake Collier. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back with tonight's first pitch. Let's go!
The physicians and staff at Family Medical Associates in Pediatrics have families too. They're aware patients require care not only from 9 to 5 and maintain flexible